tons of previously consumed Flying Dog beers to our stage right and the Flying Dog glass stage left, along with a full brand new beer. That's right, so you know what time it is. It's time for DJ to go local! That's right, guys, we're going local with yet another beer from Flying Dog Brewery out of Frederick, Maryland, US of A. Yay, yay! And what beer is it from them today? It's one from their Brewhouse Rarities series. That's right, it is their cold pressed coffee porter. As the name suggests, this is a porter. It's a limited serving. It's a Brewhouse Rarity. It clocks in at 6% ABV and 15 IBUs. This beer is a collab beer, and they have brewed it along with Bean Rush Cafe, who is out of Annapolis, Maryland, US of A. Yay, yay. So basically down the street from me. So, what else about this beer besides the 6% and 15 IBUs? For malt in this beer, they're using roasted barley, chocolate, and black barley. For hops, they're using Pearl. And for yeast, they're using American Ale. And adjunct is what? Ding, 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 ding. Cold brewed coffee. Imagine that. Now, if you guys have been shopping out in the market these days, you have seen a plethora of coffee beers, especially porters recently. Don't know why. It seems to be a trend that's hitting in a big tsunami of them. So, you know what? It's time to see what our local boys have to offer in the coffee porter department. So it's time to pop the top, get in the glass, and tell you what's up with the cold fresh coffee porter. Boom, big hits off the top, obsessively collectible Flying Dog Crown. Let's get it in the glass. I can smell the coffee already blasting off the top of this brew. Damn. Let's fill it deep. I've earned this beer today. Hell yes. Okay. Let's see what we got with the appearance. It is almost 100% opaque. Yeah, it really is. The only light that's coming through like ruby glints is down here where the stem connects to the glass. We got a half finger of super tightly packed bubbles. Didn't really pour this one aggressively. Give it a good swirl. Yeah, we're going to get some nice glass lacing on this. That has regenerated and actually built up a little bit more. There's some real tiny alcohol legs on the insides of this glass, like right around the edge there. But take a look at that, guys. Flying Dog, flying proud. Looks like a beautiful beer in the glass. I like porters and stouts. They're dark, malty loveliness. Let's see if this one lives up with the aroma and the flavor. Diving in for that aroma. Straight up, fresh brewed coffee up in your grill. Big roasted grain, dark roasted coffee aroma, dark chocolate caramel toffee. But the coffee aroma is totally dominant. The other ones are all background players. It smells like almost like a mocha coffee in some ways. Really tasty smelling beer. You know what? Not a hint of alcohol in there. I'm ready to dive in, guys. How about you? Y'all, well, maybe you don't have one of these, but I'm diving in anyway. Cheers! Yum. Right up front, coffee. Bam. Up in your grill. Fresh roasted, deep, rich coffee flavor. After that, dark chocolate, bit of caramel, toffee, a little bit of biscuity grain in there as well. But the coffee is dominant front to back. Very one-note flavored beer. There's other flavors I'm telling you about. I'm struggling to get because the coffee's up in your grill, but it says it's what? A cold pressed coffee porter. So that's what it's going to taste like. This beer reminds me a lot, like base-wise, of Road Dog Porter in the base beer that hasn't been around for a long time. It was what the beer that they got like in trouble for back in the day because they said good beer, no shit. One of the reasons they left Colorado and came here, that's right, to Frederick, Maryland, US of A. Now they're our local brewer. See how shit works? Tasty, tasty beer. If you like coffee, this is for you. It's got like a medium thin mouthfeel. It's a porter. That's how it's supposed to be. Its alcohol is totally hidden. The 6% is non-existent. Super smooth, easy to drink, bit zippy carbonation, and it leaves a nice coffee, sort of like, have you ever had those coffee candies that you get maybe sometimes at like a Thai restaurant or something? It leaves that sort of coffee candy aftertaste. It's got enough sweetness to back up the big coffee that they put into this. So, I'm kind of digging this beer. Let's grade it and see what's up with that department. Right Beer gives it no grade yet because this beer has been out for about a week and a half at time of recording. Beer Advocate has no grade for it. Oh, I'm about to knock some bottles down because it's been out, like I said, for a week and a half. But Untapped, who is the first to pull the trigger these days, has 4.05 caps, which is kind of, I guess, getting into that A level almost. I'm going to give this beer a 93, a high A-. It's really tasty. It's as advertised. But one-note flavored beers like this that are just coffee all up in your grill, I can't give them super high grades because of that. But this is competently made. It tastes good. The alcohol is totally hidden. And if you like a coffee-flavored beer, this is your thing. It's better than some coffee stouts that I've had because it's packing that much coffee flavor. And I suspect that's because they use cold brewed or cold pressed coffee. So, have you had this beer? Maybe not. I don't know how big the distribution footprint is on it, but I suspect since it's Brewhouse Rarities, it's not so huge. If you have had it, let me know what you think because I like the quid pro quo and the back and forth, and I like to know what you know because that makes me more smarter and beer geekier. Yeah. So, I also like it when you think locally, drink locally. I'm drinking locally. I'm supporting the craft beer movement today, guys. That revolution thing going on. I'm drinking beer from Maryland, my home state. Are you drinking beer from your state today? Maybe from downtown? You know, hell, this coffee comes from like 10 minutes from my house. Fuck. Anyways. So, until the next DJs BrewTube, if you could rate, comment, subscribe, and smash that like button, that would be totally freaking awesome. And it would put my happy face on. That's right. And what also puts my happy face on is copious amounts of Flying Dog Brewery Brewhouse Rarities cold pressed coffee porter. Hell yes. So, until the next DJs BrewTube, I have nothing but a big bunch of local drinking love for you.